Hello guys, what's poppin' y'all? Today we are solving bus ticket change problem, or also popularly known as the lemonade change problem in a lot of coding interviews. So in this question, we are given an array that represents the passengers in a queue. Each bus ticket costs 5 coins and each element of the array denotes the amount of the note a passenger uses to pay, which can be only 5, 10 or 20. We must give the passengers in the order mentioned in the array, and always we have to provide the correct change so that each passenger can effectively pay exactly 5 coins. So our task is to determine whether it is possible to serve all passengers in the queue without ever running out of change. So in the given example, the first guy gives 5 rupees so that we don't have to give a change. The second person also gives 5 rupees, so we don't have to give a change. The third person also gives 5 rupees, so again we don't have to give a change. But if we look at the fourth customer, he gives 10 rupees. Here we are supposed to give a 5 rupee change, and we already have 5 rupees because the previous 3 passengers gave us 5 rupee notes. And then when we look at the last passenger, he gives us a 20 rupee note. So here we have to give a 10 rupee change and then a 5 rupee change so that the passenger has effectively paid only 5 rupees. So here we can take the greedy approach, because every single step we have to think greedily. If we don't think greedily and spend all the 5 rupee coins prematurely, we won't have enough change to serve the later customers. So what we have to essentially do here is we have to try and spend the maximum or the largest amount of coins that are in our hand at present. And that is how we are using greedy algorithm to solve this particular question. Now let us look at how the code works. First, we initialize a variable to count all the 5 rupee coins the passenger gives us, that is all the 5 valued elements. And then the same for 10, and then we initialize a for loop that traverses through the array, and then we define a if condition stating that if the current element is equal to 5, we increment the value of the variable that holds all the number of times a passenger has given out 5 rupee notes. And then we define an else if clause stating if the current value of the element is 10, we check if we already have 5 rupee coins, that is if C5 is equal to 0, that is if we don't have 5 rupees, we return false. Else if, what we do is we decrement the 5 by 1 because we have to give 5 rupee change, and increment the 10 counter by 1. And then now we look at the condition when the current element is 20, that is the passenger gives us 20 rupee note. So that is what I is equal to 20. We check if we already have a 10 rupee in hand and a 5 rupee in hand, that is what C10 is greater than 0 and C5 is greater than 0. Only if both these conditions are satisfied can we give the perfect change for the person. And then if the condition is true, we decrement 10 by 1 and C5 by 1. If we don't have 10, but if we have 3 or more than 3 5 rupee coins, that is C5 is greater than 3, we can give 3 5 rupee coins to the person that has given us 20, and we decrement C5 by 3 because we have given him 3 5 rupee notes. If none of these conditions are satisfied, we return false, that is stating we cannot serve the entire array full of people. If none of this condition runs, we return true, meaning the entire array, that is all the people, can be given the exact amount of change. If we run this, we can clearly see all the test cases have passed, and this is the most optimized solution. So that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoy this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.